Hi guys, Firmbie with you, and welcome to Car Mechanic 2015. It's great to have your company once again. Now guys, as promised, it's finally here. It's been a little while, it's been some time in the making, but it is finally here. It's a Bentley restoration. Now I've actually been doing a lot of repairs lately to save up a bit of money, just so we can get some money in the account balance there, and just so we're able to do this Bentley restoration. And as I said, it's finally here. Looking a bit worse for wear at the moment. As you can see, she's a bit rusty and a bit shagged on multiple different sides. So we'll actually get it on the right lifter and have a closer look at the old girl. Let's see, look at some of those figures there. Parts condition 29% and the body condition at 16%. Car value 14,681. I think I paid 12 or 12 and a half or something like that for it off the top of my head. I should have actually wrote that down, but I didn't. All those parts, not a lot of them, but all those parts will need to come out. They're completely shagged, of course. We'll just have to repair that body work up, just at the weld at the side of the workshop there. Some people actually don't realise that's still there. If you do the body work, obviously you fix the body work or the body panels over at the repair over here at the repair table. But some people don't realise actually you're able to repair the body that's still on the car. Obviously, the body parts that don't come off, the actual body itself, over at the welder at the side of the workshop. So, if you don't have that equipped, guys, then I strongly recommend that you do. Just put your certification points into your repair table so that you're able to use that welder at the side of the workshop. Okay, it might cost you $1,500, $2,000 to repair it, but when you get to the restoration bonus at the end of the restoration, it does pay for itself very, very quickly. So as you can see, the first thing I normally do is just get these body panels off. The ones that do come off, as I said, is get them off, repaired up, as you saw a moment ago, and those that can't be repaired, or actually in fact if we didn't already have them, we just replace them so that we have a body condition of 100%. That's what we're looking for. So the next stage obviously is getting these parts off, and again repairing those that can be repaired, and those that can't be repaired we'll replace those with brand new parts. So that's a engine I haven't seen before, not in a restoration sense, of course. I've done a couple of repairs before on the Bentleys, just get an idea of what the engine, the motor looks like, how it feels, how it looks, how it's set out. Now, all the engines are slightly different in each particular car in Car Mechanic, which is nice. I think that was the alternator coming off, which is a strange one, strange place for the. Well, it was a starter. I must have a look at that again in a minute. But we'll get these parts out, and then we'll look at repairing those up in a moment. But as I was saying, I did have to do a number of repair jobs, a number of rebuild jobs, just so that that account balance did build up enough, so that we're able to purchase the old girl and still have enough funds so that we're able to purchase the parts that we need to purchase for those parts that can't be repaired up. So while we are getting those parts off, guys, just have a bit of think about it, or actually tell me about any restorations you've done. Any that you've enjoyed, any that you don't enjoy. Actually, I'll tell you what, why don't you post me a link just in the comment section. Actually, I'd love to see what your restorations look like. So yeah, just post me a link of the footage of your restorations. I'd love to have a look at that. Actually, speaking of links, don't forget to drop by the channel, guys, and check out all the other repairs and restorations over on my channel. Look, if you're feeling extra generous, by all means click on that subscribe button, just so you don't miss out on any future content, whether it's content related to a Car Mechanic. We've got their 15-minute makeover series going in Car Mechanic. We've also got a restoration series going here in Car Mechanic. We've got some World of Warships gameplay over on the channel as well. So if you do your World of Warships, there's a bunch of games there from the AG7 outfit that I'm with. A bunch of videos there that we play in a division, and or just generally play by yourselves and just talk on either TeamSpeak or Discord. Just hang out and, well, quite honestly, just hang out and dribble shit to each other. So yeah, go and check out the channel, guys. Love to hear from you. Drop by, say good day. As I said, if you've got a particular build that you're quite proud of, just post it in the comments section. So what else has been going on in your neck of the woods? What's the weather like in your neck of the woods? I mean, I tell you what, it's freezing hot here at the moment. Actually, that's why you may be able to hear the air conditioner running in the background. It's actually just too hot not to have an air conditioner on. I think outside at the moment it's about 43 degrees. So yeah, I know, right? 43 degrees. I mean, who goes outside when it's 43 degrees? That's just ridiculous. I mean, I think that's about 109 in the old scale. For those who are on the other side of the pond and deal with the old scale, I think that's, I don't know, 108, 109 degrees. So, I mean, either way, it's just too freaking hot, obviously. So, as I said, that's probably what the whirring and clunking you can hear in the background is the air conditioner purring along. As it's just too freaking hot not to have it running. What else has been going on? Actually, while we're getting these remainder of these parts out, we've got the starter coming out and the clutch gearbox components coming out now. The clutch plate and flywheel coming out. Let's get the old girl down off the lifter and get these pistons out and the remainder of the engine out as well. We might have to just pop it back up so we're actually able to get the crankshaft. Generally, you need to put the girl back up in the air and get the crankshaft out, and then you're able to take the engine block out as well. So I think that's what we need to do right here. Get that crankshaft out, and then we should be able to take the engine. Yep, there, and that should be all the parts out. Yeah, just having a just pressing the H key there, just has a look at what parts are actually still in the car, and there's none there. Just like to sort them in the damage order there, in the condition order. And what we might do, and we are back. I was about to say what we'll do is actually cut the tape there and bring you back once I've actually purchased all the parts. I've just simply used my tablet to bring up the parts list or the shop, and I'm able to purchase every part that I need for this particular build. Just going through it, just make sure they're all at 100%, which they are, of course. Excuse me. Just take a sip of coffee. Still getting over this man flu at the moment, guys, so you'll have to bear with me at the moment. The old voice is still a little bit crackly sometimes. Well, that's better. As I said, we're just getting these parts stowed away. Get that crankshaft and the crankshaft caps, I think they're called. Just tightened up while we're down the bottom here. As I said before, I do like to do the part. There's no particular order, but I do like to do one area at a time, which, you know, I mean, seems to make logical sense. You do as much as you can in one area, and then you move on to the next area. Sometimes you do forget a little part, whether it's a fuel filter or whether it's a rubber bushes or a spring cap. But generally, you can do most parts while you're in that neighbourhood. So as you can see, there's just those rubber bushes going in now, those upper and lower suspension arms. Shock absorbers, inner and outer tie rods, spring cap, those type of things. All those suspension parts going in on this quarter. The brake shoes, calipers, and then the tyre on top of that. Generally, when I put the tyre on, that finishes that quarter, and then I'm able to move on to the next quarter and do the same on the other side. You know, as I said, suspension parts and rubber bushes and upper and lower suspension arms and things like that. So as we're doing that, guys, you keep watching that. I'll tell you what, something else that's happened just recently. Got myself a new set of headphones. Oh my goodness, how I've got away with not having these beforehand is just beyond me. I mean, these are just so comfortable. I mean, a big shout out to Sentrygun. Sentrygun's actually another outfit mate of mine through AG7. Actually, I'll leave a link to the description. In the description of his review. I bought these on his recommendation. Look, I've had gaming headsets before. I've got multiple gaming headsets. I've got other headsets. You know, the headsets that I've got, like you wear them for 3, 4, 5 hours when you're gaming, as you do, and your earlobes ache, and they're absolutely terrible. But I mean, it's what you got and it's what you wear. But I was speaking to Sentry a couple of weeks ago, and he said, "Well, why don't you try these headphones out and see how you go?" So, oh yeah, okay, well, I'll give them a go. They came in the other day, and oh my goodness, guys! Look, if you're looking for a set of headphones, I strongly recommend that you at least go and check these out. I'm just looking over the box now. They're a set of Phillips, but as I said, just check out the link in the description below. They're an over-the-ear headphone. They're an open, I think you call them open cup headphones. I don't know much about headphones, but I do know that they're actually terribly, terribly comfortable, and you hardly know that you're wearing them. I'm actually wearing them now. As they are an open cup there, but so there's a little bit of sound bleed. My microphone's actually reasonably close to the headphones, but you shouldn't hear too much of the gameplay bleeding through the headphones. Not that much that you'll ever notice it, I don't think. But so with the open cup, you're able to hear things going on in the room, of course. You know, whether it's someone calling out, or whether it's you know, your peripheral sounds basically. So I've never actually had a set of these before, and yeah, I'm just so happy and satisfied with them. I really can't rave on too much about them. They are really fantastic and worth their money in gold. So as I said, if you're looking for headphones, I wouldn't go down the road of getting a gaming headset. They're a complete waste of time. You know, the ones with the headphones and the microphones built in. Look, I paid because it was an international purchase through eBay. I think about 110 Australian dollars. But I mean, end of the day, I mean, the last headphones I bought, the gaming headphones, are about $250 off the top of my head. So you know, they're cheaper than you generally cheaper than a decent set of gaming headphones anyway. So but these don't come with a microphone, so just buy yourself a standalone microphone. Generally they're better sound quality anyway. But yeah, as I said, I really can't rave about these things enough. They're the most comfortable things that you can put on your head. And if you're gaming for hours and hours, you don't want things that are gonna start aching your earlobes or the side of your head, or you have to take them off because they're hot and sweaty. So as I said, shout out to the Sentrygun for doing that for me. Anyway, back to this build. Parts condition 100%, body condition 100%, which is fantastic. We just do need to chuck some oil in the old girl, otherwise we're not going to go too far without the oil. And let's chuck her on the dyno and see what it pulls through the dyno. So, I mean, I anticipated that 220 horsepower, I think it was. Not a terribly quick machine, but it is a beautiful looking machine nonetheless. 240 horsepower, so a little bit of improvement there. Let's have a bit of spin around her and have a look. Not a nice looking colour, so we'll put it in the paint shop and see what we can come up with colour wise. I think we'll just go completely silly. Let's pick a absolutely ridiculous colour just for the gigs. Whether it's pink, blue. Let's have a look at the different colours there. What do you reckon? Lime green, blue. Pink maybe? What do you reckon, pink? Why the hell not? Just for gigs. Can you imagine that rolling down the road? You'd have a good chuckle, couldn't you? But there she is, fully restored, in a beautiful pink. That's a Bentley T-Series. They've been recently reintroduced to a car mechanic. Let's have a look at the numbers there. Car value $80,664, so not a bad afternoon's work at all. And all those parts are done 100%, as does the parts condition and the body condition, as you can see, all at 100%. So 80 grand, the car value. So he can go back into our car park. Alright guys, thank you very much for your company, and I look forward to it next time.